Have you ever felt anger at someone's words? Maybe a friend insulted you. Maybe your manager shouted at you. Or maybe someone ignored your message and your whole mood changed. But here's the truth. No one can make you angry unless you allow them to. Once there was a man who got angry at everything and everyone, but one meeting changed his entire life. This is his story, and maybe it's yours too. Once upon a time, in a quiet, shaded village near a river, there lived a man named Prodap. Prodap was known for one thing, his temper. If his wife forgot salt in the food, he roared. If a chicken entered his garden, he screamed. Even when children laughed outside, Prodap yelled, "Can't you be quiet for one moment?" He believed the world was the problem, not him. His wife, Maya, often said gently, "Prodap, why do you let small things make you so angry?" Prodap flared up, "Because people should learn how to behave. If they don't respect me, how can I stay calm?" He never realized he was giving everyone the power to control his peace. One summer morning, a dervish monk arrived in the village. He wore simple white clothes. His face was calm, like still water. He sat under a bakal shuli tree near the well. People said, "He speaks little, but his words touch your heart." One afternoon, Maya said, "Prodap, go meet the dervish. Maybe he can help you." Prodap laughed. "Huh. What will a dervish teach me? Doesn't deal with fools like I do." But the next day, while Prodap worked in his garden, a neighbor's daughter accidentally broke one of his spades. A Todap lost control. He shouted so loudly that even the parakeets flew away. The girl ran home crying. That evening, Prodap sat alone, his chest still burning. "Why do I always end up feeling worse after shouting?" he whispered. That night, he couldn't sleep. Before sunrise, he walked toward the bakal tree. The dervish sat quietly, eyes closed, listening to the birds. Prodap stood there, unsure how to begin. Finally, he said, "Master, I'm tired. People make me mad, and I can't control myself." The dervish opened his eyes and smiled softly. "Sit down, my friend," he asked. "When someone makes you angry, how long does it stay?" Prodap thought, "Sometimes an hour, sometimes a whole day. And when the anger fades, how do you feel?" Prodap sighed. "Empty, sad, tired." The dervish nodded. "Exactly. Because anger burns the one who holds it, not the one it's aimed at." He picked up a glass of water. "This water is calm now, but if I shake it, you can't see your reflection. The same happens with your mind. When it's disturbed, you can't see the truth." Prodap frowned. "So, should I just stay silent when people insult me?" The dervish smiled. "No, learn to respond, not react. There's a big difference. When someone throws mud at you, you can either catch it or step aside. The choice is yours." The next morning, the dervish asked Prodap to bring a pot of water and a handful of dust. Prodap did as told. "Now boil the water," said the dervish. As the water bubbled, the dervish asked, "Can you touch it now?" Prodap replied, "Of course not. It's too hot." The dervish smiled. "That's anger. When emotions boil, you can't touch peace." Then he dropped a spoonful of dust into the pot. "The dust makes the water dirty. It's your mind when you react." He poured the water into a bowl. After a while, the dust settled, and the water became clear again. "This," said the dervish, "is what happens when you stop reacting. Your mind settles. You see life clearly again." Prodap sat silently. He realized all these years he had been boiling his own water. For the next few days, Prodap practiced staying calm. When someone annoyed him, he took a deep breath and remembered the dervish's words, "Step aside. Don't catch the mud." At first it was hard. His old habits fought back. One afternoon, a merchant tried to cheat him at the market. Prodap's blood boiled. He wanted to shout, but stopped. He breathed slowly and said, "I'll buy what I need from someone honest." He walked away. The merchant was shocked. The first time, Prodap didn't argue, and strangely, he felt peaceful. That night, he slept like a child. But change always meets a test. One morning, as Prodap walked through the village, some young men mocked him. "Look, the angry man has become a saint," they laughed. Prodap felt the heat rise again. His fists tightened. His mind screamed, Show them who you are. But then he heard the dervish's voice in his head. When you react, you give your power away. Prodip stopped walking, smiled, and said, "You're right. I used to get angry, but now I'm learning something better." His calmness confused them. When asked, "How can you stay calm when we insult you?" Prodip replied, "When someone offers you poison, you don't have to drink it." The group fell silent. Prodip walked away with peace in his heart. Weeks passed. Prodip's wife noticed the change. He no longer shouted at children, he smiled more. Even when things went wrong, he stayed calm. One morning, Prodip returned to the bakul tree. He bowed and said, "Master, I've learned something valuable. People didn't make me angry. It was my own mind. Now I understand. I can choose peace instead of pain." The dervish smiled. "You've learned well, Prodip. Life will always test you, but every time you stay calm, you grow stronger inside." Prodip asked, "Will people ever stop testing me?" The dervish laughed softly. "When the storm sees you no longer run from it, it stops chasing you." Years passed. Pratap became known as the calmest man in the village. When someone was upset, they came to him for advice. He always said, "Peace is not found in silence outside, but in silence inside." One day a young boy asked Prodip, "Uncle Prodip, don't people still try to make you angry?" Prodip smiled. "Sometimes they try, but if you stop reacting, their power disappears. You can't control the wind, but you can learn how to sail." He looked at the river and said, "When I stopped reacting, I started living." We cannot stop people from saying hurtful things. We cannot stop problems from coming, but we can stop giving them the power to steal our peace. Every reaction is a choice. Every moment of calm is strength. The one who controls his reaction controls his life. So next time someone tries to disturb your peace, smile and whisper, "I won't catch the mud." You can't control the world, but you can control your reaction to it. Real strength isn't shouting back. Staying peaceful when the world tries to shake you. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to subscribe for more stories that inspire peace, strength, and growth. Because every story here helps you become a better version of yourself.